Hi, I'm Christy. Welcome back to my channel. Come along with me while we go book shopping for the day. All right, I'm here to quickly kick off the video. I've already gone on my shopping day, filmed all the B-roll footage, and then I didn't feel like filming at the end of that night, so I decided to film the next day because I just had to film a book unhaul, which will have already gone up on my channel as well. I'm actually like pre-filming right now, so I think both of these videos are coming out in the next week or two, so you will have seen the unhaul as well by the time you're seeing this. But anyways, back to this video. But I just kind of wanted to spend a day going into the city and being able to book shop, do all the things. You know me, I'm gonna go to a thrift store. I'm gonna go check out the used books first. So I think I went to 2 thrift stores. I have footage of all of this that you will see in a bit. I went to a used bookstore and took in a whole crate of books. Like, it was stacked to the brim. I think I took in like probably 75 books, traded them all in, got store credit, which was so nice because like I said, I just filmed an unhaul. And so those ones I just kind of got rid of before the unhaul. But those are ones I didn't even feel like filming. They were just kind of like older books, or they were just like traditionally published books that I could like just easily return there and just like get store credit, which is always nice. So I did that, took those in, and then I looked around there. Then I went to Barnes & Noble as well, which I rarely go there. It's like an hour from my house. So I went there and was looking around for some new releases that I was hoping was out, because I went on Sunday and I was hoping that new releases for Tuesday were out, which one was. So I grabbed that. There was a local author that I saw there as well, so I grabbed a book from her, which was fun. Then I did some other things as well, like ran errands. I don't think I filmed any of the rest, but I went to like some clothing stores, makeup and perfume places, and I came home to some book mail. So I'm going to just show everything after the B-roll footage. So you're going to kick into the B-roll footage, see it all, and then we'll come back and show you my haul. right, we're back with my haul of all the things that I got. So I actually ended up getting 2 historical romances, 2 historical fiction, and 2 newer releases, which I feel like is very much me as a reader. I love all those things: historical romance, historical fiction, and of course my contemporary and like paranormally dystopian type of romances. So let's get into those 6 books that I hauled for the day. First up, I grabbed Wicked Fantasy by Nicole Jordan. I have been loving her historical romances this year. I got this one at the thrift store, and then we have this beautiful step back moment as well. So this is not one that I have read that I wanted to grab, of course. It says, "He is her most wicked fantasy and no proper suitor for a lady." Okay. Don't need to know anything else. I'm loving her books this year. Then I grabbed Magnate by Joanna Shupe. This is part of her Knickerbocker Club series. It's such an underrated series, and these I think are like out of print, or like I think they like print on demand or something when you order them. And so this is a series I love from her, and I don't have like the entire series. I had, I think, 1 or 2 of my favorites. And so when I saw the other one that I didn't have, of course I had to grab it. Love Joanna Shupe. I've read all of her books, all of her historical romances, even all of her like Mafia Mila Finelli pen name. Read all of her books, have loved her so much for years. This Knickerbocker Club series is so good though, so underrated. Highly recommend reading it. The books are so good, especially if you love Gilded Age historical romances. And if you like the HBO show like Gilded Age, this is that, but so much more because we get romance, and it's so good. Love this series so much. Then it got 2 historical fictions. These are also from the thrift store. So this is The Orphan Collector by Ellen Marie Wiseman. I feel like I've heard this book. Maybe I've been recommended this book. I've seen it on lists before, so I kind of want to check it out. It has the like pretty deckled edges. This one in particular, I don't even know. Oh, okay, so set during the Spanish flu epidemic in Philadelphia, this atmospheric novel explores the depravity to which some will sink in adversity, but it also illuminates the strength of family bonds and the resilience of the human heart. Okay, so it has to do with American history and of course the Spanish flu in 1918. It says a meticulously researched historical novel that unfolds with the pace of a thriller. Ooh, so it's following a 13-year-old daughter of German immigrants and goes from there. So I don't know. It says you'll be riveted by this story up to the very last page. So I'm intrigued. Let me know if you've read this book, because I know I've heard of the book and I honestly can't remember where now. And then the second one I grabbed from the thrift store is The Arctic Fury by Greer McAllister. This one, the cover was really pretty and I loved the like title, just grabbed my attention. The Arctic setting, I'm always intrigued by that. And I've watched quite a few like shows kind of centered around that. So this one in particular, I think it's following, I don't remember if it's based on a true story or not. I thought it said it was. I'm trying to remember. But anyways, and here it says that eccentric Lady Jane Franklin makes an outlandish offer to adventurer Virginia Reeve. Take a dozen women, trek into the Arctic, and find her husband, Lord Franklin, and his lost expedition. 4 parties have failed to find him, and Lady Franklin wants a radical new approach. Put the women in charge to go find the men. So then I think it goes from a year later. Virginia stands trial for murder. Survivors of the expedition willing to publicly support her sit in the front row. There are only 5 left. What happened out there on the ice? So I don't even know. It sounds kind of good. So I am very intrigued. I looked up like the reviews of it as well, and it had some decent reviews from mutuals of mine as well as like a pretty higher rating. So I decided to, why not give it a go? Sounds fun. Let me know if you've read this one. All right, then the newer release that I was hoping was out, and it was. So this is Dearly Departed by Chip Pons. This cover is stunning. So this was already out on Sunday when I went, which is the 14th of June. And the book doesn't come out until June 16th. So it actually comes out tomorrow that I'm filming this. Again, you will see this video once this book is out, but I was so excited to find an early copy of it. The cover is just like so stunning. Can you even? This one is Hades inspired. It's an MM romance, and I think it has like a little bit of like paranormal moments to it. I know it says like Shadow Daddy in here, and I think he is Grumpy, the like Hades inspired character, and I think the other hero is like more sunshiny. He owns like a floral shop, I want to say. I'm so intrigued. It sounds so good. I've heard amazing things from early reviewers, so I'm so excited to get to this one. This will actually be my first one from this author, and I'm so excited to give it a try. Let me know if you've read Chip Pons before, or if you picked up this book in June as well. All right, and then the one where the author was like local and signing there. So this is Between by Cayenne Siros. And so she was super sweet. She was there, so she signed my book, gave me like a bookmark as well. She said her book is on Kindle Unlimited as well. Basically, she grabbed my attention because she was like, hey, can I offer you a bookmark? And I was like, okay, sure. And then she started telling me the blurb about her books. So she said this is her debut, and literally there's never any like local Alaskan authors when I go there to the bookstore. So it was super fun to see. And then she said like some of my buzzwords. So she said like dystopian, fantasy, sci-fi, kind of like genre bending a bit. So I was like, very intrigued already when she said dystopian. So tell me more. Like, does it have a romance? And she's like, yes, it does as well. But she didn't like start off saying it had a romance. And I'm like, girl, start with that. But anyways, so this is her book. I think it's like less than 300 pages. I think she said that the character ends up in a coma. And then in there, she goes into this between world that I think gets into the rest of it. And I was like, I don't need to know anymore. I will buy your book. So I bought her book to try out. I'll probably grab it on Kindle Unlimited and try it there as well. But it was super fun to see a local to me, like, author doing book signings there, because it's very rare that happens here. So it's super fun to support, and she was actually really sweet and nice. We actually talked about the off-campus, like the TV series, as well as I think she was talking about Emily Henry books as well. So we were just like chatting kind of all the romancy booky things. So that was fun. Then I did grab, this is like random, but I grabbed this cutie from Barnes & Noble. It's like an eyeglasses case, but it's like puffy, and it has burgundy and pink, which I love burgundy. It has this cute little gold bow, which I thought was adorable, and this like little fire match. So this I had to grab. It's actually housing my perfumes I got, but then it has the pretty like matches and bows and arrows and hearts and all the things on the interior. So I thought it was so pretty to just kind of like throw in my purse for either pens or sunglasses or my perfumes that are in here right now. So I had to grab this little last minute like little puffy eyeglasses case from Barnes & Noble as well. And then I grabbed, not at Barnes & Noble obviously, but I went to, where was I at? Sephora, I want to say, and grabbed some perfumes as well. So I don't know if you care about a little perfume haul, but I love like the travel sizes that I can just throw in my purse and have throughout the day as well. So I will go through those quickly as well. I was smelling all the things. There was a couple that I wanted that they didn't even have in stock, because like I said, I love this like small travel size that I can just throw in my purse and take anywhere with me. And so they were sold out of a few. And sadly with Alaska, it's super annoying, but a lot of things can't be shipped up here for like whatever shipping guidelines and restrictions and like for safety things. So like anything aerosol sprays, like I can rarely get things sent to me. It's definitely not on Sephora or Ulta. Sometimes I can get it directly from some of the, like the fragrance beauty websites, but even then it's like very, very hard to get those type of things shipped up here, as well as like any lithium batteries. So like extra batteries for my camera that I'm filming on, even like the backup chargers where you can plug it into the wall and then plug your phone in and have it ready to go. Like any of those things you can't get shipped up here either. So you have to kind of like work around it. Sometimes you can get it shipped to like Best Buy or something, and then they can hand it off to you when you go to pick it up. Or like a lot of times I will go when I'm on like vacation in other states and like just get something like shipped to my Airbnb or hotel. And that's usually how I get things, and then can bring them back up there. It's very tricky with Alaska, which is very frustrating for shopping, because a lot of things I will go try to shop for and they don't ship up here. So that's fun. And then we have my perfume haul as well. I don't know if anybody cares about my perfume haul, but I will quickly show you since I grabbed these when I was out that day as well. So perfume is something that I used to love and wear like ages ago. Back when I was a teenager, I had an entire like perfume collection. When we lived in Europe, I had so many. I used to wear them all the time in high school, and I actually still have the bottles. I still have the perfumes. They're actually been stored in kind of like a chest type of drawer situation. So they've like been kept in the dark and they're cool. I guarantee you they have gone bad because it has been many moons since their like expiration date, I'm sure, but I still have them because the bottles are so pretty and like they're just so nostalgic to me. So I still have that collection that has moved with me overseas through different states. I just have collected them for years. I stopped wearing perfume when my daughter, of course, was a newborn and like having a baby. Didn't want like perfumes and kind of overpowering things like that around her. She is a teenager now, so I can definitely be in my perfume era again. And so I have been loving, I think the Victoria Beckham like Portofino 97. I love that scent. That has been kind of the one I've been wearing a lot this spring into summer. And so then I wanted to just try out some new ones and smell all the pretty things. And then, so yeah, we'll just quickly go through them. So I have two from Marc Jacobs. So we have Perfect and then we have Daisy Wild. But yeah, I'm sure you know what these look like, but here are the little like travel vials. I love these because like I said, I can just put them in my purse and I'm not stuck with an entire bottle that I have to go through. I just have these like, what, 10 milliliters. So very fun and nice to like try out different fragrances. Then I got one from Kaoli and then one from Fleur as well. Both of these smell super good. They actually kind of, this one, like the cherry stem one, actually reminds me of kind of like fall. It's so, smells so good. So I love that. That's from Fleur. So these ones are like more heavy duty kind of containers. The Kaoli one, I have a couple of theirs already. I think I have the pistachio one, the vanilla one maybe, and one of the other ones. I can't remember the name, but this one's like Freedom and it's more like musky and just like, ugh, I'm obsessed. So got that one as well. I love their like little bottles and containers because they're more heavy duty and they're like rectangular prisms. And then from Fleur, I have a cherry stem, which I was showing earlier, which this one, yeah, smells of like fall to me. I don't know. So it smells so good. So got that one as well. If anybody cared about my perfume haul, I was actually obsessed with one of the YSL ones, which they did not have in store. They only had like the tester that you could smell. And I was like, hey, do you have like this in bottle, like in anything, like trial size, the actual bottle, like anywhere in the store? And they did not, sadly. So they were sold out of it. And then of course I can't ship from Sephora or Ulta to my house, but I just actually ended up going like directly to YSL's page and was able to ship it to me, thankfully. And it was actually like way cheaper than it would have been in Sephora. It was like 35% off of the price. So love that. So maybe I should look on the like actual websites of the companies instead nowadays. So enough about my perfume haul. You can let me know in the comments if you have any like favorite perfumes that you love. I would love to know because I love to smell all the things. So then I came home to some book mail. So this is from Mellow Mug. So she sent me this cute postcard which says, get ready to be obsessed. And it's all green. I actually pre-ordered this stuff back in March and it finally came. I knew it was going to be a longer pre-order. So I wanted to get this very pretty green embroidered Throne of Glass sweatshirt, which is so pretty. But of course it has the trees and the castle and the animals and so good. And then it says to whatever end, obsessed, especially on green, because like Throne of Glass, I just like think of green and the woods and the trees. So had to have this. It's embroidered. I actually didn't have any like Sarah J Maas stuff for Throne of Glass, like in sweatshirt form. I have stuff for Crescent City and the ACOTAR series. So of course I had to get it with my current reread of the series. So grabbed this, which is just so pretty. And then I did get some cutie stickers as well. So we have a few here, and I like this kind of like just simple kind of like line drawing. So this one says Fireheart. Then we have You Do Not Yield. We have the one that is just like my sweatshirt, so the to whatever end with everything on there. And then this one that says You Could Rattle the Stars. So I love that so much. So that shop is Mellow Mug. They have a ton of, I think, just like SJM and like more fantasy type of stuff. Or I should say they did, because I think with like SJM's licensing, I think that's like going away. I think that's why I bought from them, because I think it was like towards the end of their stuff being available, possibly until they maybe get their licensing back or something. So had to grab that and support a small business. And then also came home to this fun package from Bloom Books. Do you think you know what it is? From the little teaser moment on here that comes out on July 7th. So pretty. So it says, she'd known nothing but darkness for 413 days, but he'll burn down the world to save her. You jump, I jump. July 7th, 2026. What could it be? But of course, Into the Fading Twilight by Catherine Cowles. So I sent this from her publisher and I'm so excited. So let's see. We have the book, the arc, and Kleenexes. Oh my God, that's so funny. So got little mini tissue pack. Don't know what that's going to mean for the book. Am I going to cry? So pretty. Into the Fading Twilight. Catherine Cowles. Listen, this is from Bloom, from her publisher. Thank you to them as always for hooking me up. And then, oh my God, it has an art print. So stunning. So pretty. It has the artist name on the back. Ugh. So good. So excited. This one is book 2 in her Starlight Grove series. Comes out July 7th. I'm dying to read this one. I have the arc on my Kindle as well, and I can't wait to dive in. This is a small town romantic suspense. I'm not going to tell you too much else because you're just going to want to go and read it. Go read Across the Vanishing Sky first so you're ready, and then you can jump into this book on July 7th. I'm so excited. All right, and then one more thing I did get from a publisher as well. So then we have You Won't Forget Me by Maisie Eddings. So this is her new sapphic release. It just came out, I think, end of May or early June. Purple sprayed edges, which is fun. I do love the pink and the purple and the floral. And then it came with a really pretty art print as well. So stunning. Love that. I think I've read all of her books, possibly. Maybe like 1 or 2 I haven't read, but I am excited for this new sapphic one. So pretty. So thank you to that publisher, St. Martin's Press, for sending me that as well. So that is everything that I have. Hopefully you enjoyed this kind of like come shopping with me and then my haul of the day, just like spending a day with me, which was super fun to share. So hopefully you enjoyed as well. You can let me know in the comments if you've read any of the books that I mentioned or if any of those are on your TBR as well. I would love to know. And then with the perfumes as well. If you're like a perfume wearer and you have some favorites, let me know that as well. I would love to know. So that is all that I have for you today. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll link all the books below so you can go check them out and grab them for yourself as well. So that is all that I have. If you'd rather leave me an emoji in the comments today, let me know that you watched this video. Leave me the daisy emoji. So leave me the daisy in the comments, and if you haven't done so yet, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my future videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!